former world champ as well, up against Isabella Nichols in this first matchup. Mitchell?
Yeah, Nichols, former world junior champ herself, has a victory at the CT level. That was in WA a few years ago, Kipes. And just looking at the rankings right there, Marks took a couple of quarterfinals in the first two events. Nichols started off the year very well at Pipeline with the 5th place finish. Didn't do that well over in Abu Dhabi, though, but right now has a chance for redemption against Marksy in phase wave over at Bells Beach, too.
Here goes Bella on her first wave. And just slips off.
Yeah.
So, little misfire just to start off with, Mitchell.
It's like Marksy here looking left, Kipes.
Caroline Marks eyes up this section.
Ooh.
Big snap on the Mayhem surfboard. One turn, but it was a dynamic turn. She's going to back up that 5.5 and apply some pressure onto Isabella Nichols.
But still, her personal best at the moment. I really like this, the use of the speed, especially throwing the tail a little bit more towards the end right there. As we see Nichols here going right.
Looking to answer back. Bella. Nice snap on the DHD, and she's going to settle on one turn, but that's at least going to get on the board with a meaningful score.
Exactly. A completion. That fall at the beginning doesn't matter right now. Now you got things going a little bit, and a decent section right here for Bella, too. Speaking of Caroline, here she goes.
On the backhand. Lines it up. Nice bottom turn. Snap combo. Good rhythm here through this section. Has to hop over a dead spot. She's going to settle for 2 turns, looking to improve upon a 3.67.
Necessarily the dominance of Riss, Tyler, Courtney Conlog, among others anymore as we look at the replay here of Marksy. What's the one thing that you think changed and maybe elevated the game for a lot of these young women?
The quickness and the leverage that you see, and just putting it all into turns and putting meaningful turns, as well as waves of consequence, too. So I would say progression on the rail game.
That's Katie's bread and butter over there.
Isabella. Smooth there. A little caught up, actually, and then gets back up there, tries to salvage that wave. Completes her ride. First ride of really meaningful number, 2.83. She's still trying to get back into the game.
Bella recovers well after the first one, as you said. Draws out for the bottom well, gets a little stuck coming out of it, caught a bit of a rail. But just to be able to use that same amount of speed and get into the lip line for the second time, really difficult. I really love the way she engaged the rail for the first one. Slightly catches her edge right there with the nose. Makes up for it, though, with the second banger. And that's really a nice wave, especially with the use of priority right there. Back in the heat cut. Get some waves summertime, too, South Shore.
Kiwanis represent. Here we go. Wham! Wham! That's commentating right there. Sometimes you just have to go to sound effects.
Well, the first one was a drumstick with the fries and the soda. This is a 2-piece and a soda right here, Kipes. And I'm really impressed by this wave. Yep, which is really cool. Hopefully she can use that to improve our kind of analysis and maybe even do some more wave pool technology overall in surfing. I like that wave first.
For this event, she went to Denmark, where she was born, and she got a chance to surf there for the very first time. And she told me that she's coming into this 3rd stop of the season refreshed and recharged after spending time.
And it can play tricks on your mind when you're, trying to surf a wave, find the lip, or even catch a wave. Here goes Caroline Marks. She caught a left. Just lines up. Just almost like a roller coaster off the top there, and a snap to finish. Looking to improve upon a 5.5. Staying busy under the priority of Isabella Nichols. I don't think the situation is going to change with that wave, but took a chance. Why not?
With how low the tide is, once again, it is really difficult to be able to not do that. Then Marksy right here. See how her projection's different? But that's because she's a goofy footer, and she's approaching the wave differently with a different kind of angle.
Yeah, and the finish is really nice, but how she got there was that.
And here's Nichols with the response.
She's on her left as well. Hangs it up there. Double hangers on the backhand for Isabella Nichols. Likely not that 7.77, though, that she needs.
Yeah, probably not even better than her 4.4 either, and a bit hung up, as you were mentioning, on both turns right there for Bella. I mean, gets up to it well, and just coming out of this, not a lot of speed. She had to put her back foot just a bit more. Has obviously been very impressive for somebody like Ramsey Bukim, who got that buzzer beater finish in the last heat.
Bella finds a right, and just an up and out for Isabella Nichols.
And scores Enkai both 3.5, so doesn't even improve on the 4.4. And I don't know if those guys were surfers or what was going on, but they went to a lot of places with great surf too.
Bella just keeps on swinging at it. She's under the priority of Caroline Marks. Caroline not even flinching right there. And so Isabella may be trying to create some distance between herself and Caroline. Bella's going to get away. Oh. And it's going to be turn our attention to the left for Caroline Marks. Big hack there. Beautiful first turn. She's going to take a low road on this double up, and she is going to increase her score line, is what I'm feeling after that performance.
She didn't necessarily need to do that. The goal really just to block Nichols with the IC replay right here. A lot of commitment on the first turn. More of a setup on the second one, but straight into the lip for the third. So combination of major maneuvers, especially the first one, Kaipo. Degree of difficulty there too. She had a bit of a tail slide there on the first one. And once again, it comes down to consistency on both the results and waves ridden in each and every heat. Marks has had that so far in these first 30 minutes of this one.
Yeah, that tail throw, beautiful. Then really quick.
Good heat total right there, 13.24, especially by today's standards. Bella Nichols, we're going to see her at Punta Roca.